share a common goal, teacher and pupil in pursuit of an NBA championship. Miami's Pat Riley, the teacher, and New York's Jeff Van Gundy, Riley's prize pupil. On the court, another teacher-pupil story unfolds. Patrick Ewing and Alonzo Mourning, whose rivalry was forged at Georgetown University. In Game 1, Ewing bested his protege. And Allen Houston provided firepower as the Knicks taught their former coach a lesson. But in Game 2, Mourning turned the tables with an emphatic statement. And school was out when Tim Hardaway took control. Now Game 3 with the Knicks and Heat, teacher and pupil on even terms. Who will pass the test today?
This is the NBA on NBC. The 1997 NBA playoffs.
Today from New York City, Game 3 in the Eastern Conference semifinal series between the Miami Heat and the New York Knicks.
Well, Paul's exactly right. The Knicks have to get some offensive production from starts, just like the Heat have to find a third score outside of Hardaway.
And P.J. Brown have a couple of good looks. He couldn't hit. Houston has twice been to the rim. That one will be ruled goaltending. Mashburn, open three. Similar to the shot he hit in Game 2, which iced it for Miami. Mashburn has Miami's first bucket.
To help on the offensive end.
And saying they need to manufacture some more shots for him. Tough underneath. Finally, Ewing pounds it home. His first basket. Mashburn, another three. Jamal Mashburn with 2 3-pointers in 2 attempts.
It's a work ethic. Both of them extremely hard workers.
Allen Houston. Have to give Allen Houston some credit for shutting off Vashawn Leonard, too, as Leonard finally connects with that 3-pointer.
And that's a huge basket.
He's right into Miami's hand.
Exactly. Oakley now has missed his first 3 perimeter jump shots.
Great catch by Mourning to jam it home. The catch was the key there. Hardaway to Mourning, triple teamed. Good ball movement. The open man, Leonard, his second trifecta.
And confidence is so important when you're shooting the basketball.
And Miami hasn't missed 4 for 4 from the arc. Childs blocked by Brown. Hardaway pushing the ball. Mourning with the jam from Hardaway.
And Hardaway knew when he passed half court, he was going to get a layup.
Double down momentarily by Childs. Oakley got a hand on it. It'll be Miami ball with 11 on the 24.
I'll tell you what, the Knicks aren't saving anything. They're letting it all hang out. What a great hustle play. Oakley and then Childs. But it's still Miami basketball.
Jeff outside shot, another miss. Ewing the offensive board. Creates a little space and hits the jump hook.
Well, if Miami's going to cover Patrick Ewing.
Knicks back within 8. Hardaway penetrates, dishes. Shot by Leonard, good from that same spot behind the arc.
The matchups, he's the first to heat off the bench.
Ewing. 6 points for Patrick. Matched up with Childs, whips it to Mourning. Ewing comes over to pick him up. He got rid of it to Leonard, and he hits another 3. Vashawn Leonard shoots over Leonard with a trifecta of his own. Oakley the offensive board, and he lays it in.
Well, that's Charles Oakley's game right there.
Of the quarter. Hardaway forced it up as the quarter comes to a close. Once again, the Miami Heat had been the more aggressive team. Larry Johnson and Alonzo Mourning being separated on that flurry at the end of the quarter. But Vashawn Leonard is the story, breaking out of his slump with 4 3-point baskets. At the end of the first quarter, Miami leading New York 24-16. You're watching the NBA on NBC. Game for the New York Knicks. He's the only quarterback in New York that hasn't been trashed by Keyshawn Johnson. And John Starks finally gets a bucket. 2 on the court for the Heat. Hardaway, fall away, tough shot. He'll hold it up. It's a screen from Austin and launches a three. Tim Hardaway, 2 buckets in a row. 2. Larry Johnson blocked by Brown. Starks with 1 to shoot. Got it away. But Brown takes it away from Oakley. Miami has it back.
Go back and look at Tim Hardaway. A fall away jump shot. Tough shot. The next one's even tougher with Buck right up in front of him. He buries the three-pointer.
Yesterday we saw Tim and you said
It's good. I appreciated it very much. It was unexpected, but I knew if some other coach was going to call me at 6:30 in the morning, it'd be him.
said you're still acting like an assistant coach, not a head coach. There's a steal by Ward, and Starks had it knocked away, but a foul on John Crotty. 4 of 5 to open this game. Williams, actually Buck was wide open, didn't realize it. Shot clock to 6. Hardaway with another fall away shot. Williams has the defensive assignment on him now. And Alonzo called for the offensive foul. That's his second. Crotty, backdoor cut on Childs, missed it. Mourning with a follow.
One thing about John Crotty, you'll never catch him standing around on the basketball floor.
Ewing facing up on Mourning and scoring over Alonzo. That's 10 for Patrick. First player in the game in double figures. University in the summer between Ewing, Mourning, and Dikembe Mutombo.
And you watch now, Mourning really not as aggressive defensively as he usually is.
Leonard, been quiet recently. Tough shot. He got it down. Ow, wow.
See, and again, we're talking about confidence because that's a shot he never would have hit
On Mourning. Oakley still can't get it down and finally draws the foul. Mourning, he rolls and gets the pass. Oakley stripped it away with help from Ward. Here's Charlie Ward to Oakley and 1. Missed it again from in close.
Charles done a little too quick that time.
Hardaway missed, tapped in by Mashburn.
As you saw, he's not hesitant to take it anymore.
Blocked by Mourning on the attempt by Houston. Houston again, this time from outside. No good, and Hardaway clears for Miami. 7. Ewing off a brilliant pass, couldn't finish with the jam. Ashburn. Ewing with an offensive rebound. Mourning had inside position. Ewing went up top to get it. Oakley.
I think Larry Johnson has to get more involved in the offense.
To shake Charlie Ward. Mourning's open. Again, that pretty outside shot. Alonzo Mourning, he's in double figures. Screen for Ward. Charlie Ward. And Mourning appears to be hurt, writhing on the floor as Mashburn gets away a final shot, then comes up short. Mashburn still remains on the floor beneath the New York goal.
4 of the 6 wins this year by New York over Miami. They have dominated the third quarter, 28-19 on the average. Back to you guys.
Mourning sets a screen for Mashburn, rolls to the hoop and gets the pass. Ewing and Mourning collide. The foul will be on Patrick Ewing. That is no Larry Johnson coming to help. All right, it's on Larry Johnson. That's his first.
And what a great pass by Mashburn off of the dribble with one hand. He really threaded it through from the top. You see the foul. They called it on Larry Johnson from the back.
Shot clock 6. Houston fall away over P.J. Brown. Pretty bucket. Ratio on the positive side, which led to $1 million bonus. But that time his turnover leads to a Ewing slam.
See P.J. Brown getting on the high side and an easy shot for Patrick.
Great anticipation by Oakley to pick that one off, and New York with a chance to pull even closer.
That's a second steal because Mourning not holding off the defender in the low post.
Larry Johnson posting Mashburn, now taking him to the basket. Foul Jamal Mashburn, and that'll be his third.
And I don't know why Johnson isn't doing this every time down. He's only had 2 shot attempts, and that's what Patrick's telling him. Saying, Larry, you've got a mismatch. You've got to take him to the basket, put the pressure on Miami's defense.
Ewing out on the floor, puts it on the floor against P.J. Brown and scores. Patrick Ewing. Run for New York. All the way Hardaway. It was the Hardaway, and Mourning saves the possession for Miami with a jam off the offensive board. Look. Childs. Hardaway able to save that pass to P.J. Brown. Mashburn driving, cut off by Ewing, threw it right to Oakley. Knicks with a chance to take the lead. Now backing in. Ball away. New York in front. Childs. Johnson hacked by Mourning. Alonzo Mourning picking up his 4th foul.
You see the hard foul by Mourning, and Johnson and Zoe have had something going ever since their days in Charlotte together, and they're not the best of friends. Larry's going to prove to Mourning, I'm not going to take that physical stuff. It cost him a technical foul, but he made his point.
Brown back outside. Hardaway for 3. That is an impossible shot. Charlie Ward was all over. 3 to shoot. Ward. Ewing, the offensive rebound, knocked away and out of bounds by the quick hands of Hardaway.
Nice defensive play by Timmy. Let's go down to the other end. You see Marley start to penetrate, gives Hardaway just a little bit of room to get that shot off, and he buries it.
Well, New York has made a run, but thanks to this 3 by Hardaway, Miami clinging to the lead.
This is Jamal's first experience at that.
Hardaway, what a move. Tim Hardaway continues to amaze. He has 14. Tim Hardaway carrying Miami on his shoulders. Ewing, no backside help from the Miami defense. Ewing lays it in.
Well, that's a good point. If
the ball in the hands of Tim Hardaway again. The cutting Leonard from Hardaway.
Tough shot by Sean, but that's the way you'd have to deal with a shot blocker.
Starks, rebounded by Johnson. That'll be a goaltend, went in anyway. Down, came out to Starks. Hardaway and Starks scrambling, taken by Leonard, and he's fouled.
And the Knicks bench can't believe that call. They're going crazy over there.
P.J. Brown helps out. Johnson misses from outside. Ewing, perfect timing on the offensive rebound. Then he gets the roll.
Well, what happened was switching defense by Miami.
High screen from Ewing. Nice catch by Patrick. Marley got it away and comes up short. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. Tim Hardaway keeping Miami in the game. At the end of 3, Miami up 1 on New York, 59-58. We'll be back after these messages and a word from your local station. Ward to Starks. They've resulted in 61 regular season wins. Houston able to shake Marley for the 3. How did he do that?
I don't know. I can take another look at this. Marley right under the chin of Houston. Tough shot.
There. The cutting Starks, blocked by Mourning, and then he pulls it down. Brilliant play by Alonzo.
Really was. He came from the far side of the lane. Starks thought he had an easy layup. Mourning knocking it away.
Then Charlie Ward took it away, and Starks slams it home.
Starks taking the ball to the basket, and out of nowhere comes Mo. Not only the block, but as well with the rebound, but then Starks beating Mourning down the floor.
Patrick Ewing, as always, one of the main guns for the Knicks.
Patrick getting fired up.
Ewing lost it. Mourning with a good deflection. Austin picked it up. Hardaway pulls up with a three. Oh, wow. Tim Hardaway continues to have no conscience in those shots. 17 points for Tim Hardaway. Lob to Ewing. Again, Mourning fronting, and Austin too late. Long to the teacher Ewing over the pupil Mourning. There Alonzo answers, though, with his 14th point. Only his 4th point in the three. Leonard for three. LaShawn Leonard once again finds the three-point range, and Miami reclaims the lead. We talked about earlier, three-point shooting by Miami key today. Oakley, he'll shoot two. Starks for three. Knocked down and a call. That'll be 3 free throws after the foul on LaShawn Leonard. Starks hits all three, and that's the margin of the New York lead. Gives it up to Hardaway. You see the shot clock left of your screen. Hardaway mismatched against Ewing. Mourning traveled. Down to 7. Houston baseline on Marley. Missed the shot. Oakley had it for a moment. Miami ball. Leonard. P.J. Brown. 3 to shoot. Marley lost it. Hardaway way out on the floor. Shot clock violation. Miami just did not look in sync. Give the Knicks defense credit. They took them out of any offensive pattern they wanted to run. Here's Ewing way out. Mourning slapped it away. Loose ball. Ewing and Mourning. And Ewing out of bounds. Turn it over to Miami with 13-4.
And just like a few minutes ago when Mourning's handling the ball out at the three-point line, the Knicks come back and give it to Patrick outside, and he falls out of bounds. He has the ball, but he hits the out-of-bounds line.
The pupil with a lesson for the teacher that time.
Went out of bounds.
13-4 left. New York leads by 3. Hardaway, the inbounds from Mashburn. Chris Childs on the defense. Miami's down 3. Hardaway picked up by Ewing, who blocks it. Patrick Ewing with a block and the defensive play of the game.
Good play because Ewing knows that they're going to try to get the ball off of his screen at the top of the floor, and he runs over. He knows Hardaway's the only player that's going to take that shot in that situation, and that closes it out right there.
Well, we talked about big men handling the ball out on the floor. That time, the big man was out on the floor for defensive purposes and made a game-saving play. That'll do it. The teacher, Patrick Ewing, with a schoolbook, textbook play, blocking the attempted tying shot and saving the game for the New York Knicks. 25 points, 11 rebounds for